it's showtime. Good morning, lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave Keeffe and this is ABL Reselling. What this channel is all about is reselling to fund your lifestyle. I'm a full-time UK reseller. What that means is I find items from one location, car boot sales, charity shops, auctions, Facebook Marketplace, so on and so forth, and sell them online to make a profit, and that's how I make a living. This morning we're going to find out if the continuing heat wave has had a positive effect on the Great British Boot Sale, because if there's one thing people love doing is boot sailing when the weather's nice. Going to be hitting probably just two today: the Burscough Giant Boot Sale, which is historically one of my favourite boot sales, and Bolton, which has been very, very, very good to me. So quick stop for coffee and some cash, and let's get over there. I do love pulling up onto a boot sale field. It still gives me a bit of a buzz. Nice and early today, and time to test out the new trolley. Wonderful. Do you any charge leads for that or anything like that?
I'm not sure if it's in that box there, Chief.
How much are they, fella?
The DVDs, the normal ones, are 50p.
Yeah.
Blu-rays are £1.
Yeah.
And I'll discuss box sets.
Right.
What have you got on your Lost Boys?
Yes, I have. There, the whole lot.
So how much is that one?
I'll give you that for £2. Everything's there.
Love it. I love the film.
Oh, the music is brilliant.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part of the
How about
whole lot.
How about Rocky?
So I'll tell you what, I'll give you the whole set, them two, for
Yep.
a £5. I think you can't go wrong with them. That's all of them, all 5.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, I'll do that.
Go on.
Yeah. There you go, boss.
There you go, mate.
Cheers, well.
Tell us what you're looking for, I might find it.
A woman.
Oh, what are you doing? I'd rather find a good pub.
What are they getting there now, the pub?
Stick with the box sets for less hassle. Yeah.
I'd rather be in the pub than a woman. But I'll be bringing more next week, but it's about bringing them.
I've had one of those before.
That's
Yeah.
the complete set. That is brand new, honestly.
Redone one, the black one's the old one.
That's the
Oh,
old.
right,
That
yeah.
is.
Same thing, contents, but they do them up.
Yeah. How much have you got on it?
So I tell you what, I'll give you that for 3.
You did 2?
Go on,
Nice one, cheers, man.
go on. Can I make money?
Oh, well, spot on, man. How much have you got on your figures?
You got £6.
Sorry?
6.
£6. And how about your masks?
It depends. 3, 2,
Yeah.
4, 5.
Would you do the 2 masks and the 2 figures for a tenner?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
How much have you got on that?
Pounds.
Can't go wrong with a pound, can you?
As well?
Can't go wrong with a pound. Cheers, thank you. What you got on those, pal?
£30.
How much are these, love?
£2.
Sorry. Snuck up with me then.
I did, didn't I?
There you go, Laura.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Cheers. How very peculiar. I don't think I was here too early today, but the giant boot sale at Berska didn't really live up to its name. Because it was a little bit of a disappointment today, I'm going to head over to Robins Island, fit that one in before I get over to Bolton. So let's get on the road and get over there. Morning.
Oh, morning. Look, it's wind, it's horrendous.
I know, yeah. At least it's warming up.
Wow.
How much are you on your trainers?
Sorry, love.
How much are the
Oh,
trainers?
they're £3. So they've been in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lovely. Cheers. Smashing, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Oh, yeah.
She was like this the other week. Yeah. You know, you got some.
Have you got any boots, pal?
It's a little one.
Oh, sorry, miles away.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate.
Morning. Yeah, not too bad. It's quiet today, isn't it? Berska's the same.
I'm hoping it's getting busier.
Yeah. How much are on your boots and you're on your Red Bull jacket?
That's 20.
20. And what's the one next to it?
Don't you look at one
No, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm not selling them one each.
I'm all 6s and 7s today.
It's a Red Bull one.
Yeah. Small. Is that a small as
I don't know
well?
what that one is actually.
Do you do 45 for the two jackets?
How much?
45 for the two jackets.
So they were 25, I was offering to 20.
Alright, okay.
So, and then
Yeah, go on,
yeah,
go on.
then. Do you want coat hangers as well?
No, I'm alright, Tar.
You
Yeah,
sure?
yeah,
Might
positive. Tar, lovely.
Wonder.
Yeah. How much have you got on the woman's leather?
15.
Could it 10?
Okay, so 16.
Sorted. Jobs are good, and I feel like I got a little win out of you anyway.
Yeah. Oh God, I wish we could.
Cheers, man.
Okay,
Have you your 60 there?
yeah, 60, yeah.
No, belting,
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
one.
Cheers. Thanks.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
How much have you got on your boots? 10 of them. How much are your skates?
How much do we want for the skate?
5, brand new.
Yeah, I can do 5.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. That's Robins Island done. I think the weather has probably put people off today. It's actually not that bad. It's quite windy and very overcast, but the weather's not predicted to change until like this afternoon. So maybe that's put people off. I don't know. Maybe people know something I don't. Anyway, off over to Bolton now. Let's see what we can find there. And as if by stark contrast, Bolton is really busy. Get out, Bolton. Morning, boss.
Morning.
Let's have a look at your lamp.
10.
Yeah. I'll pass on that. Thank you anyway. Cheers. How much you got on your scales, pal?
15.
Well, this is the first, and I definitely spoke too soon. Not an absolute sausage from the Bolton boot sale, which is very surprising considering how many sellers are here. But I just generally wasn't feeling it. There's a couple of things that piqued my interest, but I would have been picking them up for the sake of picking them up, if I'm honest. Even though it's been a quiet day, it hasn't been a total waste though. So all the stuff that I did pick up, I'm going to take home, take you through what I picked up and let you know how much it's getting listed for. I'll see you in a bit. Well, today is just testament to the fact that you just cannot prejudge the reselling game. As one reseller said to me in the field today, one car can turn everything round. Now, both the Burska Boost sales and Robbins Island were very quiet. No idea why either. It was a bit windy, a bit overcast, but the forecast was all right. Bolton didn't really kind of pull it back either. It's the first of only time I've walked out of any boot sale ever without picking something up. Most bizarre, particularly from Bolton, it has to be said. So you know the score. Strap the GoPro to my head, take you through what I picked up and let you know what it's getting listed for. So the total spend today was £120 with a bit of change on that probably. The total pickups for that was 16. Stark contrast to last weekend, obviously. First up, these rather funky No Fear quad skates. I might even go so far as to say these were brand new. I mean, obviously, I know you hear that at the boot sales all the time. That doesn't actually mean that the sellers aren't being a bit liberal with the truth, shall we say? But these actually are brand spanking new, no wear to them at all. Size 5 on those. There's a few examples of this exact skate as well on comps, so I'm very confident with a listing value of £30. Next, Adidas Superstar. Stopped picking these up for quite a while because they just hang around for a little while, but these stood out to me. They were cheap enough, good condition, and they've got a bit of sparkly sort of like snakeskin effect going on, so they're a little bit unusual. Again, probably anticipating these hanging around for a little while, but a listing value on them of £20. Next up, without laces, these are the Adidas Nemesis 17.2 FG, size 13. It's going to benefit me greatly sourcing some laces for these. I do have sort of like a little basket that I keep stuff in, laces, batteries, all that kind of stuff. There may well be some in there, but I'm not holding my breath, to be honest. So I'm going to have to source some laces for them. Aside from that, I'm needing a wipe. They're in very good nick. No tears, no significant scuffs. Might be being a little bit generous with the listing value on these because the comps don't quite support it, but I've got a feeling on these I'm going to list them for £20. Might take an offer after a week on those as well. Next, some Nike running trainers. These are the Nike Flex. Size 6.5. Colour is apparently coral. It's not pink. It's coral, who knows. Good bread and butter item, this type of trainer. Listing value on them, £18. Now, a couple of videos back, you'll have seen me pick up some Lonsdale boxing boots. They have sold already. They sold really, really quickly. I think they're about on the money as well. I can't remember what I said in the video, but they sold for £15. The Adidas ones are stronger sellers. These are size 9.5, and the listing value of these is going to be £25. Again, they look like they've not been used. Now, this is me stepping outside my comfort zone. I have heard a lot of people talking about wooden figures, particularly sort of like African themed. The first two will be getting sold as a pair. These are Maasai figures, a man and a woman. The man is missing some spears by the looks of it. He's got holes in his hand. Quite an impressive chap, very proud. The lady is being a bit rude, is holding something. Now I want to think that's a baguette or something like that. She's taking a lunch with her, but it looks, probably the less said about that the better, but she looks like she's having a very good time anyway. Because of the nature of these items, the comps are all over the place, so it really is a bit of a guesstimate more than an estimate. And the guesstimate, a stroke estimate, I'm going to put on these, a listing value, is £30. Next up, I'd say these are more tiki than African themed more than anything else. I know tiki is very, very hot at the minute, but as much as humanly possible, I like testing new items to sell, just to get a feel for them more than anything else. I mean, obviously I wouldn't do anything without checking comps to at least attempt to prove a value, even if it's unusual items. I like to make my decisions based on evidence. That's not to say that I won't buy things that have no precedent as far as comps go, because on occasion I will to chance my hand, but it's all the better if comps support buying decisions. Anyway, these masks, well, they're just masks, what you say, wooden. They've got hanging bits on them, and they look sort of like African stroke tiki themed. I'm going to put a listing value of £15 each on them. This was a really, really good find. This U-View box, the model is the DN370T. It's absolutely brand spanking new. I paid £12 for this. If it wasn't new, I probably would have walked away from it because the listing value probably would have been looking at the £20 mark, so not really a comfortable enough margin in it for me. But because it's new, the listing value on that is going to be £55. An absolute steal on this Dream Machine clock radio. Only paid £1 for it. It is missing its battery cover on the bottom. Anyway, worst case scenario, I've wasted £1. Best case scenario, and comp support a listing value on this of £15. Now, a trip out to the boot sales wouldn't be a trip out to the boot sales without fails, and these are my fails today because it kind of breaks my own rule. I imposed a rule on myself on coming into the new year of a minimum listing value of £10, unless it was items that are worth listing and I got them for nothing as part of a bundle, or I was gifted them or something along those lines, and these break that rule. Anyway, these 3 box sets are all very, very low value. I paid, I think it was either a £5 for all 3 or £2 each, something like that. Can't quite remember without checking back. The most valuable of the 3 is the World at War. It's the restored edition. Listing value on that £10. Rocky just £6, and Lost Boys £8. I was very surprised about that because particularly the first Lost Boys movie, it is the best vampire movie ever. But you live and learn. I probably would just swerve box sets altogether, if I'm honest, in future, because I can't remember an instance where I've come across any that have been significantly valued. But if you guys know different, then let me know in the comments. Yeah, paid up a bit for these 3 jackets, but they're absolutely stunning and it was money well spent. So I bought these 3 jackets with the boxing boots and I paid £60 for the lot. And the first of which is this IXS retro style women's jacket. There's no armour in this, so I will be very careful how it's worded. Stuff like this, if it hasn't got armour in, I wouldn't recommend it being worn on a bike personally. So this would be more of a biker fashion jacket, again, for want of a better word. I certainly won't let either of my daughters out on a motorbike without a jacket with armour on. But it's a really stunning looking jacket. It looks like it's been hardly worn, if worn at all. Really cool retro style to it. So listing value on that one is £50. Next one, these other 2 jackets are quite small. I think this one is a 52 chest, so not too small, but I think I'd struggle getting into that myself. The brand is Spike, SPYKE. Full armour in this one, elbows, shoulder and back. Listing value on that £65. We'll need a bit of a clean up before it gets listed for the pictures. And lastly, probably the pickup of the day is this Red Bull. It's not actually official Red Bull, it's just Red Bull graphics on it. Plenty of comps for this and very similar style jackets. On the downside though, this is a small, so that means I'm going to have to devalue it a little bit. On the plus side that counters that, it's in almost immaculate condition. There's a couple of dirty marks on the white bits. They may well scrub up. Really cool looking jacket. Again, armour in the back, the elbows, and oddly not in the shoulders. Strange, but there you go. Now there's plenty of comps for this jacket around about the £150 mark, but because of the size and because I'd like it to be a quicker flip, I'm going to put a listing value of £110 on it. Can't see that hanging around long at all at that kind of money. So as you can see from the figure down here, it's not always big figures from the boot sale. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really know why I'm disappointed. I did cover quite a few miles today and maybe that's it. Or maybe I just wasn't feeling it today. And you can't beat yourself up over days like that because sometimes your mojo leaves you and you just kind of pick yourself up, dust yourself off, crack on for the next time. Can't see it taking me long to list this lot. And if there is anything that you guys have spotted as I've been going around the boot sales today, I'm sure you will take great pleasure in pointing out to me, and I love it when you do, particularly today more so than any other kind of boot sale day that I've been on, because I didn't pick up as much as I anticipated doing. Let me know in the comments anyway. Going to be hitting it hard this week. Boot sale on Wednesday, potentially Thursday, and next weekend. I am on a mission. So if you want to see the results of those wee trips out, hit the notification bell after you've hit the subscribe button, of course. And you'll get a notification of next time I post a video up. If you can, hit the thumbs up as well. That would be very much appreciated. Thanks very much indeed for watching, guys. I've been Dave Keeffe. You've been amazing. See you in the next one. Hi, I'm Dave from the future, and I would just like to apologise for the absolutely shocking camera work in this video. I must learn to point the camera actually at the things I'm talking about. Have a wonderful weekend.